moving on to some more B-sides. We've got another 3 pieces today.
Oh, love the flow of this. Sure. The emotion, the power. Then it just explodes. Okay.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. My name is Shun, and today we're going to be reacting to ROSÉ's Game Boy, Stay a Little Longer and Not the Same. 3 more B-sides from her album, and well, I guess the second video aren't B-sides because she's got a lot of B-sides, which will, I guess, in total be 4 videos, at least going from my list here. I am stoked to see what these are about, especially Game Boy. I feel like Game Boy is going to be either it's going to be something completely different where it's like, okay, this is about like an actual boy that's like, I don't know, who's playing or something like that, but it could also be, which I hope it is and think it is, an homage or like a kind of a reminiscing song where she's looking back when she was a kid, back when ROSÉ was a kid. She had a Game Boy and stuff. I kind of hope that's what it's about. It's going to be like a nostalgic feeling. I guess we'll have to see. Let's get right into Game Boy. Okay, got a completely different vibe.
If crying was fun, I'd be having the time of my life. If loving you was a jump, yeah, I probably died 110 times.
Okay, well,
Gave you my favorite memories, yeah, I hate the way I let you inside. Just so you could take it for granted. 2 years now, I understand it.
okay, I like it, not gonna lie. Even though it's not what I was expecting, lyrically at least.
Say what you wanna say, you're never gonna change. You'll only ever be a heartbreak. Yeah, you'll only ever be a heartbreak. Yeah, you got a little too good, acting like a good guy. And I bought it for a minute, but it isn't what you made it look like. You got a cute face that kept me entertained. And the way you said my name won't lie, I felt amazing. But you took my love for granted, and it took me 2 years to understand it. That you will always be a Game Boy these days.
So it is, as I said, a song about someone being a player, you know? I do like the analogy, I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Wait, are we already at the bridge? It's kind of how it sounds. I was kind of hoping she was going to that high note there, but also like how she's keeping it low. Alright, that was ROSÉ's Game Boy. Now, seemingly this album, a lot of these songs are about, you know, love and stuff. So that's why I could kind of tell that that was the route we were going. We were not going the nostalgia vibe, which I was kind of hoping for. Regardless, I do like the analogy. I think the way that not only did she utilized it, which was kind of the bass line, you know, like using Game Boy instead of, or as someone who's playing, you know, who's kind of playing with your feelings and becoming a heartbreak, but also like how she was utilizing kind of game analogy stuff, like in terms of, you know, jumping and stuff. At least in my head, I immediately thought about platformers on the Game Boy, like Mario and stuff. She was using all of that terminology to compare with, to make this analogy really work, and I actually really appreciate that she went that length, because she could have easily just went, you know, used Game Boy as a word once and that was it, but no, she's actually committing to the concept, and I think it works really well. And seeing as, well, she's going for this, it's always going to be a heartbreak, and that could be meant both in terms of maybe the game is too hard for you to beat, or maybe when you get to the end of the game, it's like a bittersweet feeling of, you know, okay, now what kind of thing. And I guess it's that's what she's thinking about when she says when she said heartbreak. Really like the song, really like the kind of upbeatness. Again, a good kind of what's it called, a good distinction between the instrumentals, the upbeat instrumental, and her more kind of slow and nice way of singing, which was a little bit akin to, what was the other song? Was it 2 Years? No, not 2 Years. It was Drinks or Coffee, that had an upbeat instrumental, but a little bit more of a slow singing, and I like that. Let's get right into the next one though. Stay a little longer.
Stay a little longer, take a little longer to pack up your bags. You're moving too fast.
Some of these songs, she's got such a full vocal.
You, so I don't have to miss you or make a mistake. So someone's to blame. I can't stand these four walls without you inside them. Build us a castle, then leave me in silence. What if I tangled someone on your feet into the ocean, 'cause I'm in too deep. Please, won't you stay a little longer, babe? Don't walk away when I'm here calling your name.
Oh, see, this is, wow.
I'm fragile, I'm speechless, don't leave me.
This is like #1 girl emotionally.
Having enough trouble breathing. Please, won't you stay a little longer?
A little huskiness in the throat. Whoa.
Walk a little slower.
That kind of builds the emotion.
Closer, so I can convince you the minute I kiss you. Speak a little softer, so I don't have to answer, and make it okay before you can say I can't stand these walls without you inside them. Build
Got a little grain. That's really nice. Almost like, you know, vinyl grain.
Some rope round your feet into the ocean, 'cause I'm in too deep. Please, won't you stay a little longer, babe? I'll be okay. You say it's written all
Oh, that,
over my face.
you can hear that. Wow. It's like the more she reaches out with her vocal, the more you feel it. See, right there, right there. Wow. Oh, got a guitar, little electric.
Your bags, you're moving too fast. Make me wanna hate you, so I don't have to miss you or make a mistake. So someone's to blame. Please, won't you stay a little longer?
Oh, wow. Wow. Wow, that works. incredible. And again, you can hear that grain right here at the end, that kind of film grain, not film grain, but like LP grain when you listen to a vinyl. Damn, that was gorgeous, vocally and emotionally. Rosé, she's got something, you know. I love, and I think a lot of it also obviously comes from her, what she's been in the industry for years now. She's got a lot of experience both within, you know, singing, but also probably within her personal life and stuff, which really makes her perfect for conveying these incredibly emotional songs. A thing that I especially like is like this is kind of akin to Number One Girl, this one being incredibly, or just having that incredibly heavy emotion that really relies on that slight huskiness, slight kind of raspiness that comes out when she really goes all out, which I love. And you can hear when she does it, because she kind of slowly climbs throughout the chorus with her vocals, and then at the end it kind of feels like she's so desperate for something. Just she's showcasing that through her vocal, that she doesn't have that energy anymore, and that's what that raspiness kind of signifies in a sense. And it just sounds incredible. It adds on to the emotion so damn well. I can, like, everyone, and I said this when I reacted to Number One Girl as well, like there's a Danish saying where like having something in your throat, or like having a ball in your throat. I guess it's just I've got something in my throat. Is that the English version of that? I'm not sure, but that's what we're getting here. That she's so sad that she has a hard time speaking, and that's an incredible emotion to showcase. But we've got another song to check out that is Not the Same.
Say what you want to, babe.
Oh.
But you know that you're talking in circles. Show me lies like we
Oh, this one is like very light-hearted in a way.
That you gon' love me. One day you gon' love me.
Instrumentally, very easy on the heart.
Trusting you twice. Yeah, we had only nothing but time. But some things just change overnight.
Whoa, that's so filled.
Don't know who you think you're kidding, babe. Yeah, you're not the same. We had good days and light on our side. But you fucked up and you know that I'm right. I don't know who you think you're kidding, babe. Yeah, you're not the same, not the same. Pick it up, drop your keys, come and get your stuff, yeah. Find a new heart to confide in. To let me down, you're tiring. I keep on walking through all of the memories that I had with you. And
Wow.
I don't miss it, the way you brought my love. Yeah, we had only nothing but time. But some things just change overnight. I don't know who you think you're kidding, babe. Yeah, you're not the same. We had good days and light on our side. That you fucked up and you know that I'm right.
Holy man.
I don't know who
It's
you
more aggressive,
think
but a
you're
lot of
kidding,
emotion still.
babe. No, you're not the same, not the same. Oh, what a shame, nothing's the same.
It's almost like an accusing
All of
emotion,
my
you know?
love, you put it to waste.
Which it is lyrically as well, but wow.
And you can keep pointing the finger. Thought it'd be us, go figure. We had only nothing but time. But some things just change overnight.
Wow.
I don't know who you think you're kidding, babe. Yeah, you're not the same. We had good days and light on our side. That you fucked up and you know that I'm right. I don't know who you think you're kidding, babe. No, you're not the same.
Wow. Okay, that was Rosé's Not the Same. Kind of a contrary song to a lot of the other ones. The other ones were well, a lot, at least the other really emotional ones. The other ones were very like, in a sense, well, just sad, right? You've been hit by something that makes you sad, that gives you an emotion, and they're more so like a way to showcase the sadness. This one feels more so like an outlet. There's a lot more of an aggressive tone to the emotion. It's like, okay, she's been wronged in some way, or at least that's what the sound is. Obviously that's necessarily not necessarily what's happened, but that's the sound that we're getting. She's been wronged in some way, and she needs an outlet to, well, to get away from this emotion that is more aggressive in this sense. And I love it. I really love this very accusing tone of hers here. It's so much more, well, again, the best word I can use, aggressive. It really it's sharp. It's a really sharp vocal that she's using, and it sounds so good. And I like how it's all of that anger is kind of just put on top of a incredibly light-hearted, like, I don't know, like ukulele or something. It sounds like, you know, this is Hey Soul Sisters that we're singing, except it's Rosé who's got something going on, and she needs an anger outlet. And I love it. Again, a lot of contrast. She's really going for that contrast throughout this album, and she's doing it so well. Yeah, guys, that was Rosé's Game Boy, Stay a Little Longer, and Not the Same. 3 more B-sides from her album, only 4 more to go, one of which, again, is that kind of not digital, like physical exclusive vinyl song kind of thing. These songs were amazing. I'm loving how for Game Boy she's going all in with the with like conceptually she's going all in, analogy, everything. Stay a Little Longer, another really emotional song akin to Number One Girl, where she really gets that kind of huskiness, that raspiness, kind of gives a little bit of that really what's the word? I had a word on my tongue just then, but now I've forgotten what word I was trying to use. But just really expressing the sadness incredibly well, the desperation. That's the vocal or the word I was looking for. And then of course Not the Same, a lot more angry, a lot more aggressive, and I think it's really cool to showcase that vocal, that emotion as well, because I don't think that's not an emotion that's showcased that often when someone has wronged you or you are having heartbreak. It's mostly sadness, but of course you're going to have some kind of anger. It's part of those however many steps of grief that is anger, and I love how she's really showcasing it well here. It's really just aggressive, but in a sense just her, you know, screaming out, and not it you know, going towards anyone or hurting anyone, but just her needing an outlet. And I think it works incredibly well. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys thought about Rosé's Game Boy, Stay a Little Longer, Not the Same, down in the comments below, and I guess I'll see you guys next time.